Hello crafty crafters, happy 2025. I'm really excited. I got something in the mail today I've been looking forward to, so I'm going to unbox it. It is Tomorrow Treasures lap and stand that was made by American Dreams. You can find this on embroidery.com. I will post the link to the product in the description. So I'm familiar with the Easy Stitch scroll frames. You can see one here. I've had this for many years. It's one of my favorite scroll frames. Interestingly, there's this Velcro tape on here that allows you to use the Easy Stitch tape and tape your patterns to the scroll frame and then to secure it. So this is the lap stand that goes with the scroll frame. It comes with a frame. You can buy the legs separately, but I did want the 20 by 12 inch scroll frame that comes in the kit. So, and you can buy different size scroll frames. They all are compatible with this lap frame and stand. There is also a very large floor stand frame as well that sits on the floor, and that's really good for very large projects, but I don't have any. So let's look at this. I'm so excited because I've really wanted this lap stand. The previous stand I had was just like two pieces of wood with crossbars. So let's see what we've got in here. Okay, so we got some knobs. These are made of oak. That was the description. We've got some screws with some washers. This is the Velcro tape that goes on the Easy Stitched rods, which are right here. So one difference you can see is that the softer part of the Velcro is applied directly to the rod, where if you look at my old frame, they had this like piece of fabric and then they put it on the piece of fabric. I actually like this a lot better. So this was one of my things that I wanted to know, because it did look like it was on the rod itself. I think that's an improvement. That can get a little difficult. The previous version, when you get to fabric that has very little edge to it. So definitely looking forward to testing this out. Now this video here is not going to be any critique on the actual use of the product, just unboxing it, but I will set up another review. Now one thing you can see, these rods in comparison to my other rods are a little bit longer, so I'm very happy with that. They do carry shorter dowel rods and longer dowel rods on the website. Let's see. We've got, this should be a sidebar. And then this would be the other sidebar. So these would be the parts that go on the dowel rods, the ends. Let's see. And then some nice wooden spacer bars. Try not to hit the camera. And then the legs. Let's take a look. Ooh, very nice, very solid. I like how the screws are built into the leg frames. Only downside of that I could see is if you wanted to stow it with you, take it with you, put it in a suitcase, that might be a little tough. You probably want to protect those pieces, or just take the whole leg with you. So, and then the cross beams for the legs. And instructions. Very important. So let's get the box out of the way. So let's take a look at these instructions. Need a Phillips head screwdriver. All the instructions look pretty easy to read. Very plain. Let's see. Definitely shows you how to use the tools. It gives you contact information on the bottom, so that's really good. What's this? The scroll frame assembly. How to attach a fabric to the rods. Tighten fabric tension. So there is a webbing version to these rods. This is interesting. It gives you the instruction for the rods with both the tape and the fabric. So I like that, even though you don't have the webbing version on this. Now you can get it. Webbing version, you literally sew the fabric to the rod. I was not doing that. The tape version is these ones where you shows here that you apply the easy stitch tape for fabric to the fabric. You apply it, you attach the tape. And guys, this is regular Velcro. It even is Velcro brand. That's interesting to me. So I have not bought the tape from them before, but I have gone and just gotten Velcro. In fact, the only downside is the Velcro tape comes with both the hook and the soft fuzzy part. So you end up throwing away half the package. This tape is not reusable, guys. Once you use it, it's very sticky. You're going to either cut it off the fabric. You may be able to peel it off sometimes, but usually you have to cut it off. And you discard it. So you do have to replace the tape, but the ease of putting it on and off the dowel rods makes it worth it. Things I like, multiple holes in this. So these are pretty long spacer bars. I can assemble the rod here. Let me move these. So these are pretty long spacer bars. Part of that is to be able to adjust the frame. So you theoretically could make the spacer bars smaller and have the frame sitting up here attached to it and have it over your lap. Or you could go ahead and make it as wide as possible. I'm going to do it at max width. This. This is also an improvement. If you look at these other spacer bars I have, they are very short, much shorter than this. So this is going to give me a lot more flexibility in terms of project areas, so I don't have to roll the fabric as much. And we're gonna back with some scissors to open this package. These knobs are very nice. Nice natural stain on it. A little bit different than these ones. Look a little bit different. Same shape and design. A little more of a natural wood feel. I also noticed that the spacer bars here have more rounded edges, which is probably good. If you have kids running around, animals, pets, no chance of somebody hitting that corner. Nice, smooth feel as I screw it on, so that's really nice. Very nice. Gonna put the other end of the frame on here. See if I can zoom out. I can't zoom out anymore for you. Get another knob. I like how the knobs are all wood. Some of these frames you just have these little metal wing nuts, but these are all wood, so that's really nice. So very nice. Make sure that's tightening down. That one tightened in. This one doesn't seem to be tightening down as well. Let's see. Sure it's up there already. Okay. That's a little concerning. And try it again. So this knob is not totally spinning on here, so I'm not getting a solid lock on this. Let me see if it's just a knob malfunction or it's a screw malfunction in the rod. Okay, so it's a knob issue because this knob tightened down. So that's interesting. So I will reach out to them and see about it, or see if this has any other issues on my other screws, and it was just that one, but that was definitely not wanting to tighten. But then when I changed out the knob and put that one in, it tightened down right away. All the other knobs tightening really good. Of course, you want to be careful not to over tighten. Nice. So there's that new frame, and very solid, no wiggling in there. Very good. Let's look at the legs really quick. So if you look at the diagram, these legs, again, I really like how there's no wing bolt assembly on this. It's all done with knobs. I just think that's safer. Particularly if you have young children or small pets running around, no chance that it's going to snag on clothing. To have knobs rather than screw nuts. So I've got this part of the leg in here. And these don't have a mark for inside or outside, so looks like they're pretty reversible. And this just tightens in. Yep, tightens down nice. Also tightens down nice. Very nice finish. So it's gonna look nice as well in the house. It looks very high quality. I think I'm gonna get my other old leg pieces that I had with my frame just to show you the difference in the quality of this stand in comparison to this other stand that I got at a street craft store and may have paid 15, 20 bucks for. It was not it's very expensive, but not as sturdy as this is going to be in comparison. That is very quickly noticed, and certainly not as nice looking. So I'm going to pause this, come right back with that other leg. Okay, so I've got this other leg. This is my old stand that I had. As you can see, I've probably had this 15, 20 years. This is very simple. Wiggles. It's put together with screws and wing nuts. You can tell where I've had this in here. Attach the frame. This is very simple, and you can tell just this huge difference in quality between these legs and this leg. So this is a huge upgrade for me. Like I said, love the fact that this product has these nice knobs comparison to other things that I've seen with the swing nuts. So this is a huge improvement. Really like that, like the solidness of this build. We'll see how it deals with the stand itself. So gotta get a Phillips head screwdriver and we'll try assembling it to the frame. Okay, crafty crafters, I'm back with my Phillips screwdriver. So we're going to attach the scroll frame to the locking bars which attach to the legs. Okay, so this thing comes with the 2 bolts and the washers. Now it's important to use the washers so you don't damage your side bars. So you want to slip that in there. Bring that scroll frame here. I'm going to insert this in the center hole. Now remember, these products are meant to be very compatible with different options, so you don't have to put the sideboards as spread far apart. You can put them higher in. I should be doing this right. Make sure I'm doing this right. Really tight, lefty-loosey. And it's coming through the other side. That's so don't knock it off the table. So you can see here, trying not to wiggle the camera too much, that I can slide this bar onto the frame. Now what's interesting is you see how that spacer bar, that allows you to store this pretty flat, which is nice. And that locks it. You can lock it, so you can change that, and this part will rotate freely. Now you can tighten this by tightening this screw. So you can tighten so this doesn't have as much give and should lock it, or you can loosen it and take it off, take the legs out. So that's nice. That allows that adjustment for this to store, and then as well allows you to adjust the legs in the frame. Like I said, if you do, they did even say in the video demo of this though, once you have this up, you have both those legs in place, and you have your piece adjusted. In order to lock it down again, if you want to flip from front to back, you might need to have a screwdriver to tighten that a little bit for you. So this is my box opening video of this. I'm going to go ahead and get this on its feet and turn this camera off and assemble my other leg on it. But I'm going to test this out for a couple weeks with a new project that I have for 2025, and then I will give my review on how it works as a stand-in use. So happy 2025 and happy crafting.